Hey up guys, this morning is Wakefield 10k. I've actually just got home from it now. I didn't do an intro at the start, but I've already run the run. I've got some shots of just before it, so I'll stick them up so just to prove that I was there. But yeah, I was going into this one. I didn't know how I was going to run. I didn't know if I was capable of running a 10k. But my build up to this one was like the build up to when I did it in 2022. So I thought I could gauge myself on that. So my only goal was to beat that time, which I don't know what the actual race time was, but according to my Garmin, it was 54:11. So yeah, as long as I can beat that, I'll be happy. So let's get straight into it and see if we can enjoy it. Hey up folks, welcome to a very busy and sold out Wakefield 10k. You'll notice that there's still a lot of people down there in fields. it was really funny watching people try to clamber over the bushes to get to the start line. But yeah, it was fun. I'm assuming everyone got through it okay. Anyway, right, so we're just making our way to the start line now. What I did was, because I was stood there for a while, I set my watch up and set it up way too early, and by the time I got to the start line it went into power save mode. So you can see me playing with my phone, you can see me playing with my watch as I'm crossing the start line. Only cost me about 2 seconds or so, but yeah, that's the reason I'm still playing with my watch while I'm going across the start line, because yeah, I set it up way too early. Anyway, we've got the usual graphics. We've got on the top right there, we've got the map. The bottom right, we have the elevation, time and everything. In the middle at the bottom, we have the distance that I've done, my heart rate and the speed I'm going at. Top and middle, we've got the positions as I normally do. It's a chip time race, so yeah, I'm not racing against these people. It's just something I like to do. It's just, yeah, gives me that race feel, I guess. And then at the top left, we've got the duration, how long it's taken me to do the race. So what I'm going to do is every kilometre I'm going to come in and see how I've got on time wise, but I'm also going to put my kilometre splits under the duration, so we can see how I'm getting on. Because I'm going up against my PB that I set in 2022, if I'm behind my PB, I'm going to put the graphic, the splits, up in red, and if I'm ahead, I'm going to put it up in green. So yeah, just something nice for us to easily see how I'm getting on. Right, I'm going to stop talking, let's get sped along, let's get to K1, and yeah, let's enjoy this course and race. And just like that, guys, we're at K1. It's what is it? 5:37. 4 seconds behind 2022's time. So that's gone to red. fingers crossed that's not going to be the feature of the day. Everything else looks good. Heart rate seems alright, although it has gone up a little bit because we're going up this little climb. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good, so let's just crack on to K2. Right guys, that's K2 done. A nice 5:36, second quicker than my first K, but I have lost more time to my PB. So, do I have to worry? There's not much going on really, we're just going on this road, so I'll just speed on to K3. Right guys, that's K3 done. It's looking a lot better. It's a nice little 5:26, which means I've pulled some time back on PB. I'm still behind it, but only by a second now. What have I got? Oh yeah, the positions. People that like to watch the positions. There was also a 5k racing with this 10k, but obviously I'm running behind. I don't know what people are wearing on the vest, the numbers. So yeah, everyone up until now, because they've just taken their turnaround of the 5k guys, yeah, everyone up to that point has been classed as positions. So I don't know if it makes me look good. Does it make me look like I'm cheating? Surely not. I don't know. Anyway, let's go on to K4. And that's 4k done. A nice 5:22, so I'm getting quicker. I've also pulled ahead of my PB, so you'll have noticed that that graphic is now in green. Yeah, it's 3 seconds, but it's better than being behind, I guess. We just to go up this little climb. I say little climb, it's the biggest climb on the course. Well, by looking by the chart, it's the biggest climb on course. And then the 5th K is just before the turnaround, so next time I come in we won't have turned around yet, but we're not far off that when I do. Halfway there, guys. 5th K, another 5:22. I've now pulled to be 16 seconds ahead of my PB. Just to do this little section up top here, and then we turn around and then start heading back down. So yeah, it is undulating, but the second half of the race is more downhill. So more potential to pull ahead, who knows, let's find out. Of course it was. 6K, 5:08. You can tell we're on the downside of the race. Puts me 23 seconds ahead of my PB. Yeah, the water station that we went past on this little, well, in between them 2Ks, and yeah, I chose just to avoid it because it gets a bit, I didn't need it, and it gets a bit messy, people ducking in and what have you, and I just want to get out of there. So let people get their drinks, me get on my way, and yeah, on us way to K7 now. Seventh K, another 5:22. You can tell that it's not just all downhill now on this one. I am still ahead of my PB, but I actually lost a second on that K. But still being ahead, I can't really complain at that. Might as well just move on to K8. Eighth K, another 5:08. I've pulled quite a bit more time ahead of my PB. I'm now 35 seconds ahead, and I'm still actually feeling pretty good. So 8th K done, 2Ks to go. It's at this point where you either make a break, think either I'm not going to hold on, or I can push a bit more, and I'm feeling like I can push a bit more. So let's go to K9 and see if I do. That's the 9th 5:04. I managed to push on a bit more. 47 seconds ahead of my PB now, so I'd like to think, I'm not gonna think it's a guarantee, but I'd like to think that I can get this PB now. I don't know if you noticed at the start, I started behind the 60-minute pacer guys, and yeah, I've now passed I passed them a bit ago, but now I've passed the 55-minute guys, so that yeah, it's step in the right direction. And let's just bring this home and see if I can hold on to this new PB. That's it guys, done and dusted. 10th gear in a 5:18, which means I beat my course PB by 48 seconds. Let's see where this time ranks for this year's races. Obviously top. I've only done 2 races, so yeah, it's top. So let's see where it is in my all-time 10k times, and it's a lowly 47th out of 66. I've got a bit of a way to go if I want to get this PB this year. It's so far away, but what is it? It's only March. I've got until I think it's October, and yeah, there's still time. Until then, my friends, thanks for watching. My next race will be in 2 weeks' time at the Keighley 10k. Again, it'll be on the headset, on the head cam thingy-bob. And yeah, thanks for watching.